Hi Scorpio, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to your June 2024 career tarot reading. This is where we're going to take a look at your job, your career, your finances. Is there somewhere in your life, Scorpio, that you're needing to focus more on growing your personal life instead of maybe so much time at work? These are all conversations that could come up even about your possessions, your self-worth. So we're going to get right into it and talk about what is coming up for the month of June in the astrology. Now, Scorpio, do take a look at those mid-year 2024 tarot readings that I have up. They focus on how far you have come in 2024, January all the way through June, because once we get to June 20th, we will have the summer solstice. Really good time to reassess your goals for the year and see if you need to course correct. So I will leave a link below. And I also already have up the June general reading. So I will leave the link below for those as well. All right, you all, let's get into it. You start off the first week of June with the Queen of Cups in the reverse, as well as the Fool card. Major Arcana there. Second week finds you with the Hierophant, Taurus energy, second week of June, as well as the Emperor. Wow, Aries energy there. So big things happening that second week of the month, Scorpio. Third week finds you with the Ten of Cups in the reverse, as well as the Five of Swords, also in the reverse. And we end June with the Four of Wands in the reverse, and the Chariot, Cancer energy there. So, wow, you all have lots of major arcana cards this month. Scorpio, the Fool, the Hierophant, the Emperor, and the Chariot. So possibly having big themes coming through for you during this month. Let's go ahead and look for where Spirit wants to send you a card for the energy you are bringing into this month in your career. Spirit, if you can send Scorpio a card representing how they left May and what they bring into June. And you have the Devil, which is Capricorn energy. Another major arcana card, Scorpio. So many of you all are looking at your goals. Remember, the Devil card is that Capricornian energy. Where is it that you are looking at your job, your finances, figuring out how far you have come, maybe not too happy of where you have come, or maybe you're too into your head and it's almost like the world is looking at you different than you look at yourself. And Spirit wants to remind you with this Devil card that as you come into the month of June, really reprioritize where it is that you look at yourself, you look at your career, your job, and instead of looking at it from the standpoint of how much money you make or how far you have climbed the corporate ladder, instead turn it around and say, how do you feel about where you're at in your life, in your career, in your job? And that's going to give you a whole different take rather than you concentrating on how far you have come. So, and I think that's really important for you, Scorpio, because you are a sign that tends to think of yourself harder than others. You rate yourself harder than others. And sometimes you rate yourself so hard that you do not take into account how far you have come. And trust me, I am talking for myself as well. So trust me, Scorpio, I am there with you. So let's go ahead and pull a oracle message. Spirit, if you can send Scorpio an oracle message card, and there it flies. Look at that. Archangel Zadkiel, balance. And I think that this is right on par with exactly what I was saying. It literally says the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, wait for perfect timing. So if any of you all have been trying to rush a certain outcome, if you have been concerned about how your job is faring, this card is saying just relax. Balance is needed needed. And there could be an opportunity this month for you all to get a little more rest and relaxation more than work. That's what I'm also hearing. So keep that in mind throughout the month. It may not all be about work this month. You may have more family time, work-life balance. That is definitely needed and could come in this June. So Scorpio, looking over the month of June, it comes off or starts off with the Fool card and the Queen of Cups. Already see there some type of new beginnings you are excited for, you're looking forward to. And by the time you reach mid-month, some type of major opportunity with higher ups could come up this week with the Emperor, the Hierophant. You could be talking to a board. You could be asking for a raise. You could hear big news from your company. If you are someone who is an entrepreneur, you could have a major client come in this week, an opportunity come in. And by the time you reach that third week of the month, 10 of Cups and 5 of Swords both in reverse. There is a situation that could arise around family members not agreeing with you, or some kind of tension in the household could come up this third week of the month that affects your work, or maybe you need to take time off of work, because by the time you end the month with that 4 of Wands and Chariot card, there's still that little like lingering tension, but you're feeling better as you enter into July. So I think that's really important to stress that Devil card and Balance card are really reminding you, Scorpio, that June is going to be this month that you're going to need to take time for yourself and not worry too much about everyone else. And that's going to be probably easier said than done. But remember, we left out of May with both Jupiter and Venus in the sign of Gemini, and Mercury conjuncted Uranus and Taurus on the 31st. On the 31st, you could have heard some big news. There could have been information that was out of the blue surrounding your money, your job, your career. But for many of you all, by the time you reach June 4th, when Mercury and Jupiter conjunct in Gemini, this could be an opportunity that some new venture is headed your way. This could be a new job if you are looking for a new opportunity. And if you haven't been looking, it could be a great time just to send out feelers, dust up your resume, really get yourself to a point where you're feeling very confident. Remember, that Fool card is the card of I'm on a new adventure. I'm not worrying about anything. I have my eyes wide open. Just be diligent though with the Fool card, because sometimes you can fall off that cliff, which that little dog is trying to tell her you're going to fall off the cliff. So just make sure you're paying attention to what it is that comes up for you that first week of June. Now, by the time you reach the second week of June, this is when we do have a Gemini new moon on June 6th, and Mars enters Taurus on the 9th. Remember, Mars is that Aries energy. With it in Taurus, there is this energy of wanting to strive to the top, get all of your energy into this place where you're like, go, 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 not taking no for an answer. This Hierophant and Emperor, it's like you are taking charge that second week of June. Now, remember, with that energy also comes forcefulness, possibly not listening to other people. If you're in a meeting with other, colleagues, or you could see people talking over others. There is this sense with all this Gemini energy of too many cooks in the kitchen. Just be prepared with that Emperor card. That is that Mars energy. So during Gemini new moon, Mars enters Taurus on the 9th, and then Mercury and Venus enter Cancer on the 17th. I do think that you will see some type of major improvement in your workplace by the time you get to that third week of the month. Now, by the time you get to the third week of June, we do have the sun entering Cancer, which will be the summer solstice on June 20th. And then we have a Capricorn full moon on June 21st. During this week, or surrounding this week, really take stock of how far you have come, Scorpio, in 2024. Like I said, this 10 of Cups in reverse is suggesting some type of family news, family strife, possibly because of this 5 of Swords. If you're not maybe you're not agreeing with siblings, or possibly your actual children are having some quarrels, or there could be it could be even bigger than this, where it's more of a work-life balance situation where your family wants you at home more. They're trying to plan a summer vacation. Something around there could come up that third week of June. And remember, you do have that balance card, which is reminding you divine timing, be patient. Maybe everything doesn't come out all at once. There is this, excuse me, sense by the time you end the month with Saturn retrograde beginning in Pisces on June 29th, there is a lesson to be learned as we come into Saturn retrograde. But I do think that you're feeling a lot better with the path that you are on. Even though this Four of Wands is in reverse, it does suggest that you all are working on whatever the tension was back here that third week. And by the time you move into July, you're feeling much better about your work-life balance. Maybe your family and you came to an agreement, or you and a partner. This could be you and a business partner. Whatever it is, you're feeling much better moving into that Cancer energy. And that's really refreshing to see, because this is that summer solstice, the solar return of Cancer, all coming into play. So overall, Scorpio, it really does look like a positive month for you. I do think that the second to third week of the month is going to be really pivotal for the rest of the summer. So really pay attention to who you meet during this month. I do think that many of you all could have a really good encounter with a higher up, or a HR person, or someone who is in authority. So this could be really great to see. And lastly, this also could be if you are looking for a new car. This also could be by the end of the month, something could come up for you with that Chariot card. So just got that energy when I was finishing up. All right, Scorpio, I hope you all have a great June, and I'll talk to you later.